What's up, everybody? Nick right here, coming at you this month with your real estate market update. Doing something a little different though for this month. Instead of just giving you numbers saying, how many days on market houses are sitting, what the median price range of a home is in North County right now, I want to look a little bit deeper into what I'm actually seeing out there in the market, working with sellers every day, working with buyers every day, as well as the big thing that a lot of people really aren't looking at right now, which is new construction. So in terms of where the market is right now, just a kind of a quick brief overlook, home values are still staying pretty neutral. The median home price right now in North County is right about $700,000. In some zip codes, we're seeing prices go down. In some zip codes, we're seeing it stay pretty neutral. Some are going up a little bit. All in all, the market's still pretty strong, pretty healthy. Not a lot of big changes that I'm seeing. The things that I'm really seeing out there, like boots on the ground, in the market, working with people. Right now, because of interest rates for buyers, buyers are seeing rates around 3.75 to 4% on the high end right now, which joking high end 4% interest rate is kind of insane because it's super low. It's incredibly low. So big point there is buyers have a lot of purchasing power. Plus, with that extra purchasing power, what I'm seeing is buyers are actually kind of, I don't want to say picky, but buyers are being more selective with the homes that they're looking at. Just because the house is in a good price point, great area, where they kind of want to be, and it kind of checks all those boxes. If it needs, a lot of updating, if it's kind of dated original, or if the granite counters are the granite countertops from the late 90s or early 2000s, sometimes buyers are just like, yeah, it's nice, it's great, but it still just feels kind of dated, and like, the bathrooms need to be updated, the kitchen's kind of, old. So, in terms of what buyers are looking at, they're being a lot more selective now and a lot more kind of choosy with the house they want to make an offer on. I've seen this a lot. I will show a lot of properties that look great, but they just don't really fit exactly what the buyer wants. And so as a seller, keep that in mind. If you're thinking of selling your place, you might have to either make some compromises on where you are price-wise, or be prepared to do some updates or do some small updates that can really help kind of bring your home into a bit more of a modern kind of feel. But also on that, as a seller, new construction is a big thing all throughout San Diego County. So unless you live under a rock and you don't have a house, you live under a rock for some reason, I don't know why, to each their own. But there's a lot of new construction going on. There's a lot of big builders in the area like KB Homes, Lennar, Shea Homes. They are cranking away on new construction right now. And that's single family detached homes, that's multifamily, that's townhome, twin homes, a lot of stuff available. So as a buyer, I'm seeing a lot more people asking me, hey, what about new construction? And when you really look at it, there's single family detached homes, brand new construction in the mid 400,000s. In some parts of like Chula Vista, I'm seeing new construction townhomes that are in the mid threes. So really as a buyer, when you look at purchasing power, what you can buy, resale homes, kind of just seller selling their house versus a new construction coming with, fully updated, all the new amenities, all the new cool stuff, new best materials that are being used, as well as builder home warranties that are like, sometimes 10 years, a 10-year home warranty on your house, solar, all these things. Buyers are looking at that a lot. I've had clients this year, they bought new construction, and it's a great product. It's a great house when you really look apples to apples. So as far as what I'm seeing in the market, the biggest things going on, it's that new construction that's out there is a real big option with a lot of choices compared to resale homes on the market, as well as what buyers are able to buy right now with a bigger purchasing power because of those lower rates. And a lot of buyers have actually been kind of holding off for a long time, because prices have been high. everyone can see that prices have been high for those first-time buyers. So they've been holding off and just kind of maybe putting money away, just renting, whatever they're doing, but they've got sizable down payments at times to be able to buy a great house, and they're really picking out that perfect house. They're not just jumping on something because it's available, and they don't want to get into a bidding war like we saw a couple of years back where you just made an offer just trying to get whatever you could. It's a different market. So that's really what I see. That's what our market's going through right now. We're still seeing a healthy market. Inventory on resale is still, relatively low inventory. But I do see some zip codes still, especially in Carlsbad, like 92011, where stuff is sitting on the market longer. There are some more inventory in certain areas, which makes it hard for a seller. You got to compete. And at the end of the day, I tell all my sellers, your home is a product. You're producing a product that you have to put on the market, and it has to be competitive against the other products out there. If this one is the same condition as yours, but this one's 100,000 less than yours, as a buyer, which one are you going to look at first? And which one are you going to base your decision off of? Wow, this is a great deal versus, well, this one maybe has a little bit different of a bathroom or something. So you got to really figure out what is going to set your product apart from the rest, whether it's upgrades, price, or just location in general. But that's what's going on. So I think in terms of this market, it's still a really good time to buy because of rates and just getting into something. It's a good time to move up if you have that equity to sell, move up to something else, or move into a smaller home if you're kind of retiring. I've worked with several clients doing that this year, but all around, I really want everyone to consider this and look at what new construction has really done to shift this market. I see it kind of similar to the 2005, 2006 market where we had a lot of new construction going on and people were buying it. Really, readily available stuff compared to resale. So that's the market, healthy, strong market right now. If you have questions on your particular home and you really want to get an in-depth look as to where you stand, whether you want to do a refi right now, you're looking to maybe pull some equity out, or if you're looking to actually sell, whatever it might be, I can go further in, give you a full market analysis on your specific property, your neighborhood, to really give you numbers that pertain to you specifically rather than just the generic. So you know how to get a hold of me. I'm always available. That's it for now. Stay tuned for next time, okay?